Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, currently 6:45 in the morning. We've been online for about 30 minutes or so. We just completed our first order here from Chick-fil-A. It was showing us $9 and actually became $9.25 now. I mean $10.25 now. Assuming that I got the clip to upload. You guys see that? Let's go! Redskins, Commanders, football team, whatever you want to call it. We got the dub against Aaron Rodgers and company. Anyways, today is gonna be a long day, but I'm excited. I think we're gonna make a good amount of money. Now the plan is to stay here in Reston until about 1:30, then we're gonna migrate towards Tyson's. Hopefully get lucky, get an order from Macy's, and we'll see what happens. Now, I do have the order for the Potbelly kits lined up. Last couple of weeks, we've gotten $40 out of this. I don't want to get, I don't want to get carried away or anything, but $40 is super solid for that order. So right now for breakfast, the goal is to stay as active as possible. So I'm probably going to take a little more higher mileage orders, but that's okay. Again, I just want to build up a little bit of a cushion. So hopefully we can, if we can come out of breakfast around, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks, 70 bucks, that'll be great. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. Last night, Monday Night Football, to be honest, I was kind of surprised about the Bears because the Bears have been lacking a lot of offense lately. But yesterday, they played really well. Their defense was outstanding the second half. First half, I feel like, what's the quarterback's name? Zappy? After he came in for Mac Jones, I was like, okay, looking pretty good. And then all of a sudden, they vanished. You know what I mean? So the Bears came up big with that W, like my Commanders, you know what I mean? Now, I am going to go see the Commanders play the Vikings November 6th, so I'm pretty excited about that. Cannot wait to see them. I haven't been to a game in like 2 years, which is a long time. I used to go like every single year. But yeah, so anyways, I'm okay with Heineke's performance. He was a little bit rusty at the beginning, I'm not going to lie. But then, he got it together. I think, honestly, Carson Wentz was holding my wide receivers hostage, bro. He was holding scary Terry McLaurin hostage. He did not know how to use him. Same thing with Gibson and a bunch of other players. So once we get Logan Thomas back, if he comes back from injury, our tight end will be solid. You know what I mean? So now we do play the Colts next, which they just bench Matt Ryan. So we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be okay. I mean, I don't know, to be honest, but I'm pretty confident that the team is gonna, perform better. But anyways, hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Oh, speaking of the weekend, see, this is how out of it I am. So I did dash a little bit on Sunday, but like I said, I watched most of the game, and then honestly, the night before that, went out with the boys. Did not get home until like 5 in the morning. So needless to say, I was pretty tired. Whenever that happens, I always put things on the Discord. So join the Discord if you guys want to be up to date and stuff. But yeah, I think we made $110. It'll be on the screen. So we did a little bit. It wasn't bad. I think it was good enough for you being out like 4 hours. I think maybe even less than that. But yeah, and then Mondays we did not dash at all. If not, I would have had a Victory Monday video. This is Victory Tuesday, because the Commanders won. So anyways, it's pretty early in the morning, so probably not going to update you guys too much until maybe the order from the Potbelly kid, so the video is not extremely long. But anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, quick little update here. The time is 7:19, so we checked in a little bit early, but today looks like a Chick-fil-A kind of day. I've been to Chick-fil-A technically twice. No, 3 times. Actually, you know what? All my orders have been from Chick-fil-A. The first one was a $9 one. Then I did a $5.50 or $5.25. And the one that I'm doing right now is a $5.50 order here. Going to the Amazon building, actually. But, it's people are still tipping. Don't get me wrong. But, of course, for breakfast, I got to adjust. If I were to just take $6.25 or higher for breakfast, I'd be sitting the entire time. And that's the opposite of what I want to do. You know what I mean? Funny though, I ran into a Dasher at the Chick-fil-A, and he was like, "Hey, are you diamond right now?" And I had to think about it. I thought about it for a second. I'm like, am I diamond right now? And then it clicked on me that he was referring if I had resetted my AR, so I see the diamonds. And I was like, oh, I'm not. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah. He's like, I seen you come here like 2 or 3 times already, but I've been standing here and I'm diamond. I said, I don't know, dude. Maybe you're just declining. I don't know. So we were talking for a little bit, and he was surprised that my acceptance rating is only 13%, and that I was getting orders before he was. I was like, I don't know, dude. Maybe because I just dropped one off, and the algorithm's just feeding me orders as I just keep picking them up. Who knows? You know, no one really knows what the heck is going on with that. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys, share my little story here about someone asking me, am I diamond? And I'm not gonna lie, that really threw me off, because I'm like, am I diamond? I think about that and I was like, diamond. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. We'll check in with you guys in a few. Right now, breakfast is all about staying active, you know, taking a little bit lower paying orders, but we're still getting the dollars. The dollars are coming in, you know, the miles still make sense, you know what I mean? The hybrid is doing its thing. We're averaging 43 miles per gallon, so no worries there. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, quick little update here. We got 2 orders dropped off. So the original Chick-fil-A that I was doing in the last clip to the Amazon building, and then we got an order from Dunkin' Donuts that was paying $6.25 if I'm not mistaken. And that Dunkin' Donuts, you could literally walk in there and steal food. They have no idea what's what. They have a bunch of food sitting there, you know what I mean? So it's like literally like, I would hate to work there. It looks super disorganized and they look super stressed out, you know what I mean? It's like 2 people only. So not a huge fan of Dunkin' Donuts, but I'm like $6.25, like less than 2 miles. Gotta take it, gotta do it. So we jumped on that. But anyways, now we're just chilling. We're sitting at 2750. We're parked here by the Einstein Bagels. The dash mobile's turned off, the windows cracked. We're just chilling. We got the Madeline, Chick-fil-A, Einstein Bagels, the other Chick-fil-A. We got Mickey D's down the road. So we got plenty of restaurants right now. Speaking of Einstein Bagels, we got one, but it's trash. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Let me take a screenshot here real quick. Showing a $5.50 payout, which I'm willing to do, but it's gonna be less than 3 miles. This one's going, let's see, one item, 6.9 miles. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. That's way too many miles for how far away the place is. Now, have you guys been seeing this glitch? It's not a huge deal, but it's kind of annoying, okay? So whenever I get to like the drop off, it'll tell me like the customer says to leave it at the door, but I always have that turned off, so it shouldn't talk when I get to the destination. Yet I think almost every single time it's still telling me what the instructions are, even though it's supposed to not tell me anything. But anyways, look at this screenshot that I got from one of my subscribers from the Discord. Join the Discord, link in the description. It's free. It's free. Look at this right here. Look at these customer notes. Ooh, Subway. Who gets Subway this early? I'm gonna go ahead and take it. $5.25, 2 items, 2.8 miles. Now, this Subway is in the gas station, but again, the goal is to stay as active as possible. Anyways, before we move, look at these customer notes, okay? From Popeyes, 1 item, $3.50 for the pay, and I don't know the miles. I don't have all the info here, but all I need to know are these customer notes. And this customer right here, I know that Cam, who's the subscriber, I know he told me he reported the customer to support or whatever. I mean, look at those notes. I mean, I'm blurring it out, but it's the N-word. Okay, I'm surprised that DoorDash doesn't have any filters that catches these words. You know what I mean? That can be used, but like it makes no sense. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was a no-tip order, and it was just all base pay. But look at the kind of people that we have to, you know, deliver to sometimes. I mean, I guess maybe that's why they don't tip, because clearly they're. You guys see the comment here. Like, what more can I say to that? It just, I don't know. I saw that, and at first I was like, "There's no way this is real." Like, he was like, "No, it was real." So yeah, that's pretty insane. So hopefully that customer gets banned and they don't have the ability to order anymore, because that's just unnecessary. You know what I mean? First of all, if I was getting food delivered, the last thing that I would say is something like this to my driver that could maybe get him upset. I don't know. You know what I mean? But at least he reported the customer. Hopefully they're not able to order anymore. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Leave it down in the comments. But yeah. Anyways, Cameron's in Georgia. Of course, I'm gonna blur out the address for the customer and whatnot. But yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, we're making our way here towards Subway in the gas station because the actual Subway that used to be here in the town center closed. So anyways, hopefully the food is ready and we shall see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, it's been a while. Well, maybe not really. Perhaps it feels like a while for me, to be honest, but we did a few orders here, and I think my last one, I forgot to screenshot from Taco Bell, that we're sitting at $46.25 for the entire dash, but we just picked up the order for the Potbelly kids, but the last hour and a half has been pretty slow. I'm not gonna lie. I took a solid power nap, and I also made the mistake, I'm gonna call that a mistake, because it felt like a mistake right afterwards, of eating breakfast. After I ate the breakfast, and it's kind of gloomy outside, yeah. And it's been slow. So it would have been different if it was busy, but it's been slow. Typically from like 8:30 to 9:30 it gets slow in my area for whatever reason. I feel like everybody that orders breakfast already ordered by that time, So anyways, hopefully the order for Potbelly Kids pays well. Now my goal is to leave Reston with at least $120 plus before we go to Tyson's. I think we can make that happen. We're gonna stay here for lunch until about 1:30. And I guess it's really gonna depend on whether or not we get a decent amount here from the Potbelly order. But I got a feeling that we will. And even if we don't, I think lunch will be busy today. I don't know why. I just have that feeling. Call it my gut instinct, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. Let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys on our first order for lunch. Alrighty guys, we got the order from Potbelly dropped off, and for the 5th week in a row, I think, we got $40. Let's go, Andrew Jackson, what's good? Then we made it back to the town center, and it's been so incredibly slow. I think I've declined, I want to say maybe 20, 30 orders in a row until we finally got an order here. It's 11:40 by the way, so we've been declining for a while. We got this order here from Boiler's Barbecue, $6.25 for the payout, but I saw 22 items. I'm like, 22 items? Okay, it's a lot of items. I don't know what's up with my app. It's glitching right now. Hold on a second. There it is. Like the order disappeared. I'm like, there's no way the order's gone. Let's see. It should be on your guys' screen, but I mean, I can't even see the subtotal, but the order's huge. 22 items, but I cannot see the subtotal. So I don't know. Kind of going into it blind, to be honest, a little bit. But this is the best order that I've seen since getting back on around 11 or 10:45. I've basically been sitting for almost an hour, literally. I thought about going to Tyson's, and I'm like, you know what? I'm already gonna go there later and committed to Reston right now. And for the last basically an hour, I've just been arguing with Levi because he doesn't believe in the Giants. And if you want any more further explanation, go ask him on his channel. You get him to 500 subs. He's so close. Link in the description. Anyways, do I think this order is going to be a banger? I think this order is going to put us over the $100 threshold. I'm thinking. Hopefully the food's ready. I'm close enough that I can say that I arrived at the store. Let me see. Okay, it's prompting for a photo of my catering bag, which is great. But I already kind of, I thought that already, because Will's Barbecue doesn't count sauces and things like that. They only count real items. So, okay, but they do have a lot of cornbread. So it's a lot of food. Like if I have to scroll twice, it's a lot of food. So hopefully we can get lucky. Hopefully it's a banger. I don't think they do easy cater orders, but if this is an easy cater order, your boy's on a signing like that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it's an easy cater order. Plus, I feel like those orders show up as more, like $8, Anyways, we're repping London Fletcher. Nowadays, it's so hard to buy a jersey because people switch teams all the time. You know what I mean? So I usually just buy retired players. Although I do have a Chase Young jersey, but homie's been injured for a while, so, Anyways, do you guys think the food is ready? I'm going to go ahead and say no, because I don't see it up there. But we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we're back in the Dash Mobile, and the food was actually ready. To my surprise, Now they put it in this flimsy cardboard box where I think they get their cups or whatever. I don't know. Now it did have a receipt, so I peeped into the receipt, and it has a subtotal of $220. Now again, I cannot see it on my app. I think they placed the order through Willard's, which at the same time could mean that I'm not gonna get a tip, or perhaps it's gonna be less, or it could be more. I don't know. Luckily though, it's only going 4 minutes away. I'm just really hoping this box like lasts, because the guy told me, hey, get it from the bottom because the bottom is gonna give out. So I'm over here carrying this thing all awkward, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be worth it. I sure hope so. But yeah, right now we're sitting around, what is it? Let me see, like $86, I think, including the $40 here from Potbelly. So yeah, I'm pretty confident this is gonna put us over the $100 threshold. I'm really hoping, because if not, the 11 to 12 hour will be a bust, because again, we're doing nothing but declining. So, you know, again, I have no problem declining. Nothing that came my way made any sort of sense whatsoever. Like everything was going super far away, or the pay was extremely low, which I'm just watching Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. So yeah, anyways, let me get this dropped off. Hopefully it's a banger. Let's go. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off, and I'm happy to report that it's a banger. Let's go. $39.70. Whew, perhaps one of my best orders in a while for sure. Glad that it worked out, man. I cannot believe that before getting this order, I've been doing nothing but declining. Like, I've been getting bad orders. Bad. I promise you they're bad. I got no problem taking a 625 30 miles, but all the orders that I've been getting, garbage. So luckily this worked out. Now we're sitting around 125, maybe, something like that. Maybe even more, to be honest. It's on the screen for you guys. I gotta stop guessing. But you know what? Right now, let me see something. Let me see something for this current shift, right? For this current dash, actually, shift. Okay, right now, we've declined 76 orders. Let me take a screenshot of this. Hold on. Okay, I'm actually accepting this one real quick. I'm accepting this one from Chipotle, 625, 2.8 miles. That's the kind of order that I've been looking for, to be honest. You know, so we're gonna go ahead and accept that. We're basically almost there. But before accepting this order, let me take the screenshot here, which technically, what's going on? I'm getting a stack. I'm getting a stack. An extra $5 for an extra 4 miles. No, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and decline that. But what I've been trying to show you, take a screenshot, is for this current shift that started basically at 10:45. I've declined 77 orders, only accepting the one here from Willard's Barbecue. Okay, and I get it. We can get into the you know, the same debate as always. Does the acceptance rating matter? I think, in my opinion, in my market, it does not matter. Okay, I'm sitting at a 2% right now. Let me take a screenshot of that too, actually. Let's see, ratings, if it loads, of course, because you know the app is some garbage, like always. Okay, no, it doesn't want to load. It doesn't even want to show me my ratings. What the heck? Yeah, this app is terrible. I don't know what's up with this, but let me see here. See that? This app is so bad sometimes. I swear. Let me see here. 4-stop. We're gonna open it. Is it gonna open? See, it's always asking me this location thing. Like, I've already said yes every single time you ask me. And now the order is gone. But if I'm lucky and I refresh it, it's back. It's back. It's back. Okay. Let me see here. We're already here at Chipotle. Let me see my ratings. Okay, let me take a screenshot. It's actually 4%. My bad. 4%. 4% is my acceptance rating. Okay, now in my market, I don't think it matters. I don't think so. I think in my market, those programs, this thing is glitching so bad. Look at that. What the heck is that? This thing is glitching so bad right now. Okay, there it is. But in my market, even like the whole diamond thing, I don't think that's gonna last here, because there's just so much trash. Yes, there are good orders, but for every good order, there's gotta be 100 bad ones. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, I'm not afraid of declining, so maybe I think a lot of people have, I don't want to say like an employee mentality, but some of them I feel like do feel that way, where they're like, okay, if I don't take this, I'm gonna get punished. You know what I mean? When it's not like that at all, you know? Hopefully that makes some sort of sense, but I got no problem sitting here in the car declining until I get something that for me makes sense. You know what I mean? You guys saw my breakfast orders. I was taking some 550s, 3 miles, 525, you know, 1.5 miles. Those are good orders for breakfast, but I wouldn't take those during lunch unless I knew for a fact that I could do them fairly quickly. Because right now, I'm more about how fast can I complete an order, right? This order from Chipotle, I'm pretty confident that I can walk in and walk out in less than 2 minutes. You know what I mean? So knowing that the food is ready and the fact that I'm not gonna waste any time waiting and I can get it dropped off in less than 10 minutes, that to me, it's better than like taking, I don't know, like an 825 order going, I don't know, 3 miles, but it might take me longer to pick it up and drop it off, if that makes any sense. So anyways, we're here at Chipotle. Let me get this picked up. Let's go. Okay, guys, we were actually in and out of Chipotle as predicted. Now, we're basically almost at the customer's house. But yeah, now my dashing is, my strategy when it comes to dashing now is all about my time. How fast can I complete the order? You know what I mean? Like I know my fast merchants, Chipotle, Potbelly, more of the quick service type, you know? And of course, you know, if I get a nice order from Founding Farmers or like a sit-down place, then I gotta, you know, weigh out the risk. Can I complete it fast, or is it gonna take longer, but it's gonna be a banger? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm more selective now. Thinking back in the day, I used to be more cherry picker type, but now almost 19,000 deliveries in, I'm just selective. You know what I mean? I got no problem taking a 525, 550. You know, I'm not above doing those orders. I think there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm not moving unless it's $2 a mile. Your market must be great, because if I do that in my market, I'm gonna be sitting the entire time, which kind of defeats the purpose. But if that works in your market, cool. You know, I think a lot of people are hung up on telling people how to work and how to make their money, and it's not like that. If you want to be a top dasher and it works for you, no problem. I'm just giving you guys my perspective, my experience in my area here in Northern Virginia, and I know that being top dasher just wouldn't work for me per se. Anyways, I'm pulling up here to these houses with the worst Halloween decorations I've ever seen, and we shall see you guys in a bit.
You leave the order at their door.
You see what I'm here? You see this?
Leave at my door.
I have the little X or the little thing, so she shouldn't be talking, yet she's talking. This is what I'm talking about. Let me get this dropped off. See you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. It stayed at $6.25. No big deal. Now, we were driving back, and we got this order here from Potbelly going like 10 miles for a $14 payout. I'm taking it because it's taking me to Tyson. So these miles that I was going to drive anyways, we're going to use them up right here, and we're going to get paid for it. Now, got the order picked up here from Potbelly. The food was ready. Now, one thing that I wanted to touch on that I feel like we haven't really talked about it a lot, at least now that I've seen. And when I say we, I mean like all the gig tubers, at least that I've noticed. The new offer screen, I think this is a real issue. I mean, think about it. If you cannot see the item count, think about the order that I just completed from Willer's Barbecue. If I didn't see 22 items, there's a possibility I would have declined it. I mean, a small possibility, but, you know, it's there. So that's kind of scary. I know it's already rolled out in different markets. So, you know, leave a comment below. Like, how are you adapting? How's your dashing experience change? You know, you're making more money, less money. I would love to get some feedback from those markets. And if you could write down what market you're in, you know what I mean? I know they have it like in Ohio. I've seen it in Nux's videos. So his market, they have that already. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna lie, that's probably one of the scariest things that I think DoorDash could do, in my opinion, is get rid of the item count. I mean, they already don't tell us a lot of info, like the pay and stuff, but not to take this away, man, that's, in my opinion, that's really serious. So hopefully, you know, they don't go through with it nationwide, or, you know, or to Canada or Australia and whatnot. But, you know, you never know. DoorDash likes to keep all the bad features, and they give it all the good ones. Like when they had the one-click decline for like a week. What happened to that? That was a good feature. One-click decline. You clicked on it, bam, that was that. What happened to that? You know what I mean? I know another feature that I've seen, at least not in my market, or at least not on Android. I've only seen it on iPhone. But correct me if I'm wrong, is I forgot what it's called, but basically I think it's like Dash to go home, or you basically plot your way to your house, if I'm not mistaken, and then they'll send you orders that are along the way to go home. I think that's a great idea. You know what I mean? but I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I think that's what it's supposed to do. That's another good feature that I feel like should already be a thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Man, all I know is that Reston was good to us, Potbelly, and then the order from Willer's Barbecue. Can't complain. But yeah, but you know, this makes no sense. There are two other Potbellies way closer in Tysons or Vienna that are right next to the drop-off, as opposed to this one coming 10 miles away. I don't get it. Anyways, we'll see you guys in Tysons. Comment down below if you have the new acceptance screen, and if you don't have it, what do you think is going to happen when it gets, you know, to your zone? Because if it does come to my zone, I think, man, that'll change everything, to be honest. So I don't know. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Hey guys, we got the order dropped off from Potbelly. Stayed at $14, whatever it said, I think. Now we ended the dash, and now we're starting a new one in Tysons. We're sitting at $146 with 20 cents here for the entire dash, and I'm getting some trash orders. Now I did check just to make sure there is no peak pay going on right now. The time is 12:55, so we are going into the slow times regardless. But if we can do, you know, something from now until 2:30, which is when Macy's drops, we'll take it. So far we're having a really good day. Again, getting carried by Potbelly, and of course a banger of an order from what's it called, Willer's Barbecue, you know. And of course, I think it just made sense to come here now with an order, you know, from Potbelly. So overall, no complaints. I don't know if it's supposed to rain or not. And according to the weather, it's not even supposed to be gloomy. It's supposed to be like clear skies. So clearly the weather is super wrong. But yeah, so I mean, I think we can at least do a couple of orders, maybe get close to 160, 170 or something. I don't know. Anyways, guys, we shall see you on the next one. Alrighty, guys, you guys can see the stairs are quiet now. You guys were watching the videos a couple weeks ago. Those stairs were making hella noise. But anyways, we have an order here from Sweetgreen showing $7.50 for the payout, going less than 2 miles. Sweetgreen, like always, the food's always ready. And on top of that, I need to use the bathroom, so it's a win-win right there. Got P.F. Chang's, we got Wildfire right there. The Dash Mobile is somewhere in the back. Gloomy day again here in Northern Virginia. Let's go, guys. We're here in Tysons 2. That's Sweetgreen. Look at the line. Look at the line for Sweetgreen, okay? But guess what happened? Somebody already picked up the order. Like, there were two names very similar. Mine was Kirsten, and it was a Kristen. Okay, so the other Dasher must have gotten confused. And then I'm talking to support right now. See? So waiting for someone that can help me. So I'm gonna be like, okay, put me on hold, no problem. So yeah, so basically I'm on hold. The lady said that they were not gonna make it because then it gets confusing for them or something. I don't know. So we're just walking around Tysons 2. Andy's Pizza's upstairs. Don Berry's upstairs. Whatever Club Monaco is over here. P.F. Chang's is that way. So right now we're just waiting. I'm probably just gonna sit in this little table, to be honest. I don't know what's going on here with support, but they're taking their sweet time getting back to me. So yeah, look at that, Tracy Morgan. So we're just waiting right now in this fancy mall. Again, yes, I'm sorry, blah blah blah. So I'm just saying, okay, no problem. So we're just waiting. We're at least gonna get probably like $4 out of this, maybe. I thought it was weird though that they were unwilling to make it. She said, no, we're not gonna make it again because it gets more confusing. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. So anyways, you know what? It's probably better if I actually walk to the car. That way I'm ready to go for my next order as opposed to just chilling here like a dumbass. But yeah, anyways, that's Tysons 2. One of the fanciest malls I've ever been to in my life. When you have a Balenciaga store, that's when you know it's fancy. So far, we're still waiting for the support agent to get back to me. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys the inside of the mall, I guess. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we're back in the Dash Mobile, but not for long. So let me tell you what happened, okay? Support could not get a hold of anyone working in the restaurant. Makes sense. They ended up canceling the order, so we got $5.75. For the half pay, which means that it was definitely more than $7.50, you know. But then we got this order right here, and I think it could be a banger from the Cheesecake Factory, showing $6.75, I think it's 8 items. And it's over $100 worth of food, so let's go. And I do gotta take a photo of my catering bag, and that's because this is a new shift, you know. So every time I do a new shift or whatever, then you gotta take a photo of the catering bag. Okay, so earlier I looked at the total and I could see it, and it said $114. Now I looked at it again and I can't see it, but I'm pretty sure that it said $114. So anyways, the Cheesecake Factory is on the other parking lot, so hey, $5.75 for driving to Sweetgreen, giving you guys a mini tour. Not bad. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the order picked up over here from the Cheesecake Factory. It was ready. We're 10 minutes away. Now, they did ask me to talk to the customer because they don't have sweet potato fries, so they just roll on the receipt. We don't have the fries, so we gave you regular fries. It is the lead on my door, so I'll probably let them know via text, but I feel like they should call them, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Anyways, the time is 1:30, so we're probably gonna dash till about 2 o'clock, take a mini break from 2 to 2:30, maybe catch a bite, and then get ready for Macy's, and let's keep it going. Let's go. Hey guys, we got the order dropped off, and it was a banger. Let's go. 23:14. The time is 1:45 in the afternoon. We're gonna make our way towards Smoothie King, get ourselves a smoothie. I'm not trying to eat, to be honest, because then I feel like I get really lazy, but I think a smoothie is okay. So we shall see. But they were actually waiting for me outside, so I kind of explained to them what happened with their sweet potato fries, and they were like, "Oh, okay, we'll use us for a refund." I'm like, "Yeah, go for it," you know. But so far, I really don't think that me not resetting my AR has had any type of effect on my dashing, to be honest. If anything, because I know that my AR is never going to be that high. It's never going to be 50%. You know, I don't want to see all the little diamond emojis and will pay more and high paying order. I don't want any of that, you know. I think it's just more, you know, like mind games really from DoorDash to try and get probably mostly newer drivers to take all these orders. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm happy that I didn't do it. And even if the program stays in my area, I'm just gonna keep it the same. We just want to take good, decent offers. You know what I mean? So, anyways, we'll see you guys at Smoothie King or perhaps at the next order. Let's ride. Okay, guys, quick update. The time is 3:10 in the afternoon. So we did get our smoothie. Finished it already, by the way. Chilled, relaxed for a little bit. Waited for Macy's. Now, we did get a couple of offers, and to be honest, they weren't too bad, but the problem was that all of them took me to DC and Maryland, and I just don't want to be there right now. You know, so we just declined, and when this one came along, I'm like, you know what? It's not a bad order. Let's just get the blood flowing again. It's $12 from PF Chang's and the Cheesecake Factory. Not going super far. Both orders were ready. So now here we are, back on the road. We're sitting around, well, let me see here, not around. We're sitting at $175.09. So even if there's nothing on top of this, we're baby stepping into $200, and we still got basically 4 hours left. So maybe we get lucky. We could push almost 300. Let's hope. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the orders dropped off, and it went up from $12 to $15. Let's go. The second one was one of those handed to me and at the bottom, leave on my door. Took a photo just in case, because you never know how these people are. But the time is 3:36. There is some kind of heavy traffic for some reason, so we gotta make sure that, you know, we take some smart orders here because of the traffic. So we shall see. But we're basically one order away, or maybe two really, from hitting $200. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we have another victim. I mean customer, another customer from the Cheesecake Factory, paying, I want to say $8.25, like 5 miles maybe. I'm taking it because I'm trying to stay active right now. It's kind of slow, and you know what? I don't want to get into a slump, and it's going away from traffic, so you know, not a bad way to keep the shift moving. Now, the food was ready, and there's a lot of orders. She was like, "You coming here for this one?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "What about all of these?" And there's like a wall of orders. And I'm like, well, there's so many different things. It could be the ones that are going to Maryland. I'm like, most drivers don't want to go to Maryland. She's like, "What? You guys go to Maryland?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "But it's a Cheesecake Factory across the bridge." And I'm like, I mean, I get it. Trust me, I know. But people still order from here, you know, so. Or maybe there are no tip orders. I don't know. But there were a lot of orders on the shelf, and I was the only driver there the entire time I was there, so. Anyways, have you guys seen Dahmer on Netflix? Because I just started watching it last night, and the shit is crazy, to be honest. I don't even know how else to say it other than to put it that way. But if you've seen it, put it down in the comments what your thoughts are. I'm about to finish it pretty soon, probably tonight. But anyways, And the time is 4 o'clock, so we'll be there about 4:10ish. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and keep the ball rolling. Hopefully we can get some bangers for tonight, because that would be awesome. Let's see right now. So far we've completed today, including the order from Potbelly. So far we've completed 12 orders, so not including this one, and we've declined 139. It's a decent amount of orders. It's a lot of trash. It's a lot of trash. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off and it went from $8.25 to $12.75, which means not only are we over the $200 threshold, but this is a mini banger basically, which is awesome. So I'm glad that it worked out the way it did. Now, hold on. Now there is some traffic heading back, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And I'm technically in my zone, so maybe we'll get something along the way, which will be great. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself and say, hey, we might have a $300 type of day. I would say that if we would have gotten lucky with Macy's, perhaps, but I still think we can have at least a $250 kind of day. We got plenty of time. We got 3 hours left. We're in a good zone. You know, we're ready to go. The only thing that can stop us right now, and please, Tony Shu, don't make this happen, is some app issues. You know what I mean? Anyways, let me get back to Tyson's, and we'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, as we're heading back towards Tyson's, we got this offer from Restaurani's, which is that pizza joint that has like the biggest menu ever. Like I'm telling you, their menu is huge. I think they do a lot of their own catering, because I saw they were loading up their own vans. So they definitely probably do like big orders, like huge pizza orders and whatnot. So definitely a cool spot, and they're pretty fast. The wait wasn't bad for how busy they looked. But anyways, we got that dropped off. Now we're basically already back in Tyson's. We're making our way here towards the Cheesecake Factory and P.F. Chang's and all that stuff, in the hopes of, you know, getting a banger. Let's go. Okay guys, we are back here in Tyson's 2. The time is 5:05 and we're just waiting for orders. Not gonna take any garbage. I'm making sure to check for peak pay though, because sometimes they'll throw in peak pay in there, and then, you know, I'll be bamboozled. You know what I mean? And I don't wanna do that. So let me see here. Our current, look at that. We've delivered 18,900 orders. So we need 100 more orders to get to 19,000. That's crazy. Can't believe it. Can't believe that. Wow. Let me take a screenshot of that so you guys believe me. But anyways, we're just chilling here, guys. We'll see you hopefully soon. Alrighty, guys. We are going to the Tasty Kebab, 625. I think it's going less than a mile, if I'm not mistaken. We got lucky with the parking right here, because parking here sucks. Although I could park inside the Whole Foods, but you know, it's a lot of work. Anyways, we're slowly baby stepping into 250. You know, I kind of want to try having lunch here one day. Tasty Kebab, a pretty cool name. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to stop by a 7-Eleven soon, because I'm getting kind of sleepy. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off from the Tasty Kebab, and that was the most difficult drop off I've had in a long time. It took me longer to drop this off than it did to drive to the Tasty Kebab, pick up the food, and drive to the drop off. Like, the layout in this place makes no sense. Like, I'm like, why is 322 next to 310 when I'm looking for 355, and the last one I saw was 340? Like, I was just like, what is going on? Luckily there was a guy that was working maintenance. If he wasn't there, I probably wouldn't have found it. I would have just put the timer, left it by like the mailboxes or whatever. I don't know. But luckily though, we got it dropped off. Now we're getting some garbage. But on the bright side though, we're already next to the Cheesecake Factory and P.F. Chang's and everything else. So hopefully we can crack 250 and beyond. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we have our next order here. We just accepted from Founding Farmers, 725. I think it's going less than 2 miles. Hopefully the food's ready, or hopefully they stack it, because we're running out of time. It's already 6 o'clock, and the order's it's not big or anything, but it's a good order. 725, less than 2 miles. Can't pass that up. Just can't pass that up. So hopefully we get a stack, or hopefully you can drop it off quickly and do maybe 2 or 3 more orders before calling it a day. Let's go. Okay guys, so we got the food picked up, and as soon as I pick it up, I get a phone call from the customer, and this dude, if I didn't hit that I already had the order picked up, honestly I think I might have unassigned it. This man goes, hey, so I ordered this order like 2 hours ago and I've been waiting, so could you hurry up, because I got things to do. I was like, oh, well, sir, I just picked it up. I got your order like 5 minutes ago, so I'm not sure what the problem was, but I'll be there shortly. And he goes, good, or I'll give you a bad rating. This man said that. He said, good, or I'll give you a bad rating. If you would have called me a second before I marked the order picked up, I would have been like, sir, you know what, I got here. I don't think the food's ready. I would have unassigned it. Call me petty, whatever, man. But that was, some people just have some nerve. Like, maybe there's no tip on this. I don't know. Maybe he did wait 2 hours. I don't know what happened. But for him to tell me that, oh, if you don't get here quick, I'll give you a bad rating. Like, go ahead, 1 star me, no problem. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, he's so close. I'm 3 minutes away from the restaurant. So even if I wanted to take a longer route, I can't. But yeah, that was just not cool. I don't know. Some people just are so disconnected from the fact that, you know, we are humans too. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he's having a bad day. I don't know. But regardless, I'm sure it tells him as soon as I was assigned the order, he'll realize that it was like less than 5 minutes ago. Literally less than 5 minutes. So for him to be like, oh, I'm waiting for 2 hours, that's irrelevant to me. Like, I don't know anything about that. You know what I mean? So, anyways, let's get this dropped off. I'm not gonna let that dude ruin my mood. Hopefully his food's cold. Just saying. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off, but to make things worse, he was standing outside waiting for me. Now this was to leave at my door, so I'm like, okay, maybe he's gonna apologize for being an ass. Nope. If quite the opposite. He said, well, I don't understand why DoorDash took so long, why my order took so long, and he was just going off. And I think he just wanted someone to complain to. So I told him, hey, sir, you know what? DoorDash customer service, they can help you out. They're gonna tell you, they're gonna give you a nice little spiel. I mean, I didn't say that, but I thought about it in my head. And I'm sure that if he really waited that long, they would have no problem giving this man credits, a refund, both. I don't know. But I just gave him the food. I said, sir, I'm sorry it took so long. Here it is. I got it like less than 5 minutes ago, and the food's here. So, I don't know. Anyways, we have our next offer here. We just accepted it from the Cheesecake Factory, $7.25, less than 3 miles. Hopefully the food's ready. Hopefully they stack it. Let's go. Okay, guys, we were in and out from the Cheesecake Factory. It looks like we're making some friends, acquaintances with the Cheesecake to go staff, which I highly recommend if you go somewhere a lot. You don't gotta be best friends, but at least, be hey, how you doing? How's your night going? Little questions like that I feel like go a long way with like the staff, But anyways, food was ready now. We're 6 minutes out. Hopefully after this we can keep it going because we're baby stepping it to at least 250, I hope. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got the order from the Cheesecake Factory dropped off, but I got a phone call. I gotta go to work early, a little bit early, like 20-30 minutes early, which means that we won't be able to keep dashing, but we're gonna end the dash at $233 with 84 cents. Not too bad. 17 shy away from 250, so maybe 2 or 3 orders. Now we completed 19 orders, but we declined, guys. Say it with me. 223 garbage orders for sure. Not bad. I mean, from breakfast all the way until dinner, we took good orders that made sense to me at the time. But yeah, so you're gonna adapt. For me, for breakfast, a little bit lower paying, a little bit higher mileage, but the key is to be active. You know what I mean? Now, if you look at my active time or my delivery time compared to my online time, you can see there's a pretty big gap. So we had a lot of downtime today, and that's with me doing the most that I could, really. To stay as active as possible. But overall, no complaints from me. What a day. Hopefully tomorrow we can replicate. Although we're not going to start as early. So we'll see what happens. Guys, stay safe. Go Commanders. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.